Hey guys, it's Landon Blake from Redefined Horizons, and this is the fourth video in a little set of videos that's showing you guys how I set up a field package for a field crew. And if you remember in the last video, hopefully, we added these arrowhead symbols here for our control points. Some of these will be GPSed and used for our total station topo. Some of these will be just aerial target points. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add in our leader lines, okay? And that's just kind of a trial and error thing, see how those fit. So I'm going to grab this leader line I had saved down there, and we're just going to come up here and line that up right here. And then we're going to just double click on it to start editing the nodes, okay? So I'm going to try and grab this number 4 first. And you'll notice I line these shapes for my symbols. I always make sure they land on a grid intersection, and the reason I do that is so I can line up these leader lines the way I want. Okay, so there's the number 4, and like I said, it's a little bit trial and error to make sure that these lines don't crisscross. I try to avoid that if possible. So I'm just going to duplicate the next one down, and I'm just going to pull it over one tick to the right here. And we're going to go grab this number 5. Now, every once in a while, you'll get one of these lines just because the way the symbols line out. I don't want it touching tangent right here. Okay. So we're going to fix that by, we're going to drop this node down here, and we're going to pull it over here. And I'm actually going to pull it up one more. And then we'll send this down we'll send that down to the back in the display order with that button there. Okay, so now we got a good clear leader line to number 5. Okay, I'm going to do number 6 next. And you can see as I'm working from top down here, I'm also working top down here. That just makes it easier to not crisscross the label lines. Okay, so we'll duplicate that. I know you guys can't see it. I'm sorry, I'm using that Control D shortcut again to duplicate. I'll try and do that on the menu if I can remember. And we'll pull this up. Okay, so that'll be our number 6. Send that to the back. Now, we need to adjust that color. So I'm going to ungroup that real quick so I can get this color off this square. And then I'll just undo that so it's grouped again. And then we'll grab our leader line, and I'll just paste it in the hex code there. You can see that turns the color of our leader line so they match. The match of the shape of the color, the stroke color of the arrowhead shape here now matches the shaft or the leader line. All right, next one we need here is the number 2. So I'll grab this leader line because it's already the right color. Pull that down, double click to edit the nodes, and we'll get this lined up. And Inkscape will also frequently crash when you're moving these nodes, so make sure you regularly save your work. So I'll do that now. All right, so number 2's lined up. Okay, and then we've got the last 2 here. We got a number 3 and a number 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and copy these 2 boxes. I got to unlock those layers first. So that's going to be our shape, layout, and our text regular layers need to be unlocked. Okay, so I know I need 2 more boxes. I'm going to grab those, pull them down. Go back in and lock those layers. Just get in the habit of that so you don't drag crap around. Okay, so we want to come over and grab that number 3. That's this dark blue. So I will duplicate that line, drag it down, and we'll pull this over. Okay, and then we got one more. Oh, sorry, I didn't quite get that in the right spot, did I? Let's do that. This leader line. Okay, then we have one more here. We don't have this color yet, so I'm just going to grab this last leader line that we did. Move that down, double click, pull these nodes over. Oop. Sometimes when you do that, you'll grab a node and Inkscape will think you want a spline. Just hit the undo button. And we'll move these nodes over. All right. Okay, now we want to make sure we get that guy the right color. So since I have the color wheel up, I'm just going to type in this color real quick, the red, green, blue values for the color. All right. Okay, so that's done. Now what I like to do, just to clean this up, is I like to group my arrowhead shafts or my leader lines with the actual arrowhead shapes. So I'll just go in and grab those one at a time and group them. So just working from top to bottom here while I do that. And occasionally when you do that, you'll find that you have one of these arrowheads ungrouped. So you group the arrowhead first, then grab the arrowhead and the shaft and group again. So same thing here. Make the arrowhead a group, then grab the arrowhead and the shaft and group again. Okay. We'll hit save. We're at a good save spot there. Okay, now I want to go in and edit this text. So on the previous job that I copied this from, I had some existing control out there, but in this case I don't, so I don't want to give the crew these control numbers. They're going to assign those control numbers in the field. So we're going to unlock our text layer. Oh, it's already unlocked there. And we're going to go in and edit this text. Okay. So I just want to give the field crew here an indication of what these are. Short description. Okay, so this is going to be number 4 is going to be GNS control point and aerial target. And number 5 will be the same thing. Let's see. Number 6 is a little bit different. Number 6 is going to be aerial target only. And let's see here. Next one is number 2. That's a GNSS control point. And I'm going to just put on there for azimuth pair because that's where I'd like the cruise to start. And number 3 is going to be GNS control point for azimuth pair and aerial target. That might not all fit. Yeah, it doesn't all fit. Alright, well, that sucks. So let's just say GNS control point, and we'll just say and aerial target. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that because I'm worried the field crew is going to mess it up. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make that box a little bigger. Okay, so we're going to go into layers, and we're going to unlock the shape layout layer. So we can move these boxes, and I'm going to pull them down. Okay, so we can make this box twice as long. Now you notice when I do that, now these lines are pointing to the wrong thing. That's okay. We're just going to double click on each one and move those nodes to the, drop them down so they line up properly. Oop. Alright, now that we've done that, we can wrap this text. So if you double click on the text, you'll get this little diamond here you can use to set your word wrap. Okay, and I want to put it right here. Now the reason we're not seeing that text is because the line spacing is way funky. So while you have this text tool active, you can come over here and set your line spacing. So you just got to kind of trial and error that. Man, that was a good guess. Looks like 20 pixels puts us right on the right line. So I'm going to take what I can get there. Okay. Actually, need to move that text down, I see. There you go. All right. You know what? That line spacing actually looks like it's off just a little. I'm going to make that 19 pixels. Okay. And then we got these two. So this one down here is going to be a... oh, let's see. I got mixed up here, didn't I? Yeah, I got mixed up. This one, we got to move down. See, I know if I mess it up, the field crew is going to mess it up if I don't make it very clear. All right, so this guy right here is the number 3 here is the control point and for the azimuth pair and the aerial target. So this box needs to go here. Okay, this number 2 is just the GNS control point for the azimuth pair. So I've got this in the wrong spot. It needs to move down. And number 6 is aerial target only. All right. And then number 7 here is going to be aerial we're going to say total station control point, because I don't think they're going to get good GNSS lock there. And aerial target. Okay. And we'll adjust this leader so it lines up right. All right, that looks good to me. And we're almost 13 minutes. So I'm gonna zoom extents. Zoom to the page there, sorry. Save this. Okay. We're almost done now. What I want to do in the next video is we're going to go in and we'll customize these notes here with the instructions for the crew. And we'll see if we have any special notes that they need to pay attention to. Okay, so we'll do that in the next video, and we'll save the PDF in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And I hope you stick around and catch the next video in the set.